I'm sorry.
Hello, people of the internet.
That takes them a bit. When they don't stream for a while, they You got one person.
What's up? First time ever filming this shit. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So we got our motherboard.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take it out of the anti-static bag.
I'm guessing your streamers might want to see what we're using today, so...
Well, you only got 2 people so far. Besides, I'll just replay the video for...
Say hi, show them some of the stuff we're using. You know?
Yeah.
So what were you saying?
Oh, once the live stream's done, I'll just post the full video.
Oh, not a bad idea.
Yeah, I get recordings.
Very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, now you got 18 people watching.
That's what this did. That's what this did, bro.
Now 25.
Showing off the 3080.
Alright, so got our... Now I got 42 people. Alright, let's go ahead and start.
Yeah, let's get started.
As long as we take... Alright, what kind of motherboard do we have?
Man, I don't fucking remember those movie games.
I'll try not to cuss. They monetize.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll keep that in mind. This is what we're using. Rgb Prime Z690p.
So we got our motherboard here. So what is it you do for a living? I forget.
I forget what you do too, though.
I think we both work in Indian call centers.
That's right. I've been perfecting the accent for years.
Now you got 211 people.
Very cool.
So let's go ahead and show the...
Yeah, we'll show each component as we go.
So we got our...
Does that look okay in the view fine?
Oh yeah, that looks fine. So you got an Psu Prime Z690 board. And so this is a LGA 1700 socket. So...
Henry's very excited about it.
So, okay, so now let's do the more important thing. So we got our 12700K. So yep. Hey, look at that bad boy. It's LGA 1700. So this is one of the best CPUs you can buy right now, or until AMD launches their 7000 series.
And we're going out as all out as I can today. I've been waiting to make a gaming PC for like 8 years. I finally have the income where I feel like I could justify it. We're going for it. We're going hard.
I convinced him to do this, so if I don't make anything for a while, you might want to send some help.
I didn't need that much convincing. I just needed a nudge, and then here I am spending all my damn money on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And we're going with the 980 Pro. My memory. Pretty fast. 1 terabyte.
Oh, yeah. So 980 Pro is what I got in my system over there. Okay.
And the case is new too. They just released it, so I'm excited that we got that.
So before you undo this, so you'll leave the shield in place.
So this is the type with pins on my CPU.
Yes.
Intel, right? And I need to line up my little diamond, right? So I've got a triangle here on my bottom left.
And you get a diamond here.
I cannot see a diamond. We could use some better light, honestly.
Well, hold on, I do have a flashlight. Ironically.
Stick on top of this stuff. Yeah, that'll do, I suppose.
Yeah. So you got our, you see your little...
Where's my Dimmadome diamond? Some kind of symbol on it, right?
Well, to be honest, never built Intel before. But
Well, why don't you look at the comments? They're probably yelling as to where it goes.
okay, so I think normally in a configuration, Intel... Let's go ahead and pick up the CPU and we'll see how it fits.
Sure. I don't see anything on there that's helping me. No.
Okay, so, okay. Like that. So you see your corner right there?
Yeah, I see
There's
my
an arrow.
So what is the arrow lining up with on the board?
Right here. So you see that,
Do you have a pen or something? What, that corner?
you don't touch the pins,
I'm
but
not. But is it that corner?
yeah.
That I'm
Let's go.
lining my triangle with?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just switch it in there. Be very careful not to touch the back of the CPU.
Copy that.
Yes, I'm going to head.
There it goes. Dog's flesh.
Yep, okay, so see how it's kind of...
You just got a little wiggle.
Yeah, so now go ahead do that.
Can I do the honors?
Yeah, just go ahead. No, you got to press this down.
Oh, this locks first?
Yeah, and then down.
Very nice.
Yes.
Why are you touching it now? You're going to get the grease from your fingers on
Yeah,
it.
so you see the arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Yeah, it looks good. So that was the arrow we were trying to find. Well, good thing we didn't fuck it up.
Okay, so now your next...
Sorry, I'm sorry. Again.
No.
I won't show it.
That's fine.
Okay, so this is our free SSD we got from Micro Center.
Okay,
And then this
so
is
let's go ahead and install your storage.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put it in the slot here.
That one?
Yeah, so
So
you'll want to be very...
it's the notch goes in the bottom, right?
So you see where that's notched?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so go ahead and before we do that, like before you just kind of fit it in there and just give it a couple, like a tease, and then that's where we're going to measure out our attachment point. Yep. So you're going to shove it in there.
Here it goes, yeah.
And then that's the slot we want to use. So go ahead and put this in.
These are very tiny.
If you need a little screwdriver.
I don't think I'll be able to do it with my fingers. So.
Alright.
Alright, so it looks like I have a offset here along with the very
Okay, so you're going to
screw.
want to put the screw in last. So go ahead and take your little SSD out. Put that back. And then you'll want to put your offset right there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put the screw into the offset anyways, so I have something that I can use to tighten down.
Well, that's where I got these little sockets.
Oh, yeah, that'll do just fine, actually.
Also, if you notice, there's actually a notch in there. The other side, I think.
Henry, what are you doing?
Yeah. So you'll be able to use the socket I got there.
He's being weird over there.
You've never seen a box and wanted to have so much fun before.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we're using that third one, right? The farthest one?
Yeah, the farthest one.
Maybe I should just try with my fingers first and then tighten it down.
Oh, man.
There it goes. It's threading.
No, you don't want to over-tighten it.
Yep, I'm just doing 2 fingers, so there's only so much strength I could put in like this. I think we're okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm jealous though. You got a computer that's way more awesome than mine.
I told you, going all out. Okay.
So now what you want to do is you'll grab a little...
Yeah, pick a bit, any bit. Well, not any bit. Pick the right bit, please. And then we'll use it.
Yeah, this one.
What's this thing? Extension? Touch door?
There you go. So now I'll hold this down for you.
I wish this stuff was magnetic so it stays on the screwdriver.
It is.
Oh, it is staying. For some reason I thought this was going to be a brass screw. Guess I'm just used to aviation. There it goes.
Okay.
Yep. We are installed with a memory. Okay, what do you suggest next?
Okay, well, since we're already here,
I'm just making some room on our packaging now.
oh yeah, well, since we're already here, I guess we could install the memory if you want. So I'm sure that you've probably heard this before, but
Is it the 2-channel situation?
So you see where it says here on the board, A1, A2, B1, B2.
I do.
So typically,
we're going to go in A1 and B1?
Well, I usually do it A2 and B2, so these final two, slots, and that'll put you in your basic dual channel mode.
Oh, so it's... Say it again? Which one are we doing?
So A2 and B2.
Oh, A2 and B2?
So you see these notches up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll do this and that. And those are just...
Oh, those are just solid?
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. And these are pretty dummy proof, so they can only go in one direction, just like...
Oh, yeah.
Side goes like that.
So, yeah, line up your notches.
Yep. That's what I was talking about it being dummy proof. Has been notched.
Well, that's the thing. DDR5 has got a center line one, so it can be a little bit more trickier. Wait, it clicked.
It clicked over here, but I don't think it's in all the way. I'm not convinced.
There you go. All right, it's in.
Cool.
So now you'll put the other one in the same direction. So when you're doing this, be very careful.
Yep, just trying to get it straight.
There you go.
The right side in?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it's locking. Nice.
Okay.
Alright. What's up next, boss man?
Well, I'm thinking, so now that we got the most basic stuff out of the way, now what we'll do is this is your Wi-Fi antenna, you'll need that later. So let's go ahead and we'll move, put
Getting the box out?
Put the SSD over there.
Some room.
Oh man, we're such terrible builders.
We're doing our best, okay? This is literally the first time I've ever built anything like this.
This is my first Intel build, so I'm just as clueless as you are.
I've swapped cards on aircraft. That's kind of like slotting this stuff.
Oh yeah, we got the new H7 Flow NZXT case. So
yeah, this thing's pretty nice. They just got them in. They're pretty new. We're going with a clean, sleek, white color scheme. It's got a lot of flow in the whole front. It's got a clear side.
mm-hmm. Might be easier just to dump the box upside down.
Yeah, I think you're right. Go with that. There we go. Now you got a new home for Henry. Who wants to call later?
Mm-hmm. Man. And you'll,
Oh, I'm scaring him. Poor little guy.
you'll flip it upside.
Yep.
So how heavy is the case?
Well, I guess I can't compare it to other cases since I haven't owned any. But with that glass on the side, that's definitely contributing to some of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like this is a steel stamp case. They don't give you aluminum or anything. Maybe for this back plate it's aluminum. But yeah, I've got some ports here. Looks like 2 USB 3s, 1 USB-C, a jack, and a power button. And this is I like that it's full across with the glass. If you want to come over here,
Yeah, you got a 3080. As like people were curious.
Asking in the comments.
Yeah.
Honestly, more people are just going to keep asking that because it's the graphic card. Let's just do that. They'll see it. As we go. So yeah, this thing is pretty nice.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, well, we got to tear it down, right?
Yeah, so, well, I think that's what's neat about this case.
Looks like it's got a tab up here.
So let's make sure we don't bust the glass.
Yeah, that'd be pretty stupid. It'd be pretty funny for the stream. But I see this is mounted in. It looks like I have more tabs. Like, see how this tab goes to the back plate? But I'm not sure where else it comes up.
Yeah.
You're really scaring me. I see muscle in that thing. Yeah, there's one tab there. We're going to need those dudes that have to look at the instruction.
I guess. Only because I don't want to have to pay you for a new case.
Yeah. Yeah, get in the box, Henry. Yeah. Show him on the stream. He's getting in the box. Yeah, cat in the box.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Cat can.
You'll be living in a box after you look at your bank statement for all this.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, we got a water cooler.
We do. Why don't you show them that? It's over here.
Yeah. So get our went with a Corsair IQ H150i. That's the Elite Alcapelix. So I don't know. We had to buy the LGA 1700 socket adapter for this. Yep. It was like $5.
Yep, we'll take it. Oh, so it looks like they hinge out.
Oh, so okay, so you won't pull from the. Oh.
Yeah, it comes down. That's right. Yep, and then you try to pull it up.
Ah,
and there she is.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is similar to the other case they had, with the one with the solid front panel.
Yep. This thing's gonna be pretty snazzy.
Oh, and then there's your hardware box. So this is where your hard drive cage is, and then this is where your front I/O.
So that's where my free SSD is going to go. Is that right? Or is
that'll be mounted right here?
Oh, okay. So this is for like a traditional hard drive.
Yes.
Okay. Which nobody really uses anymore, huh? Looks like they have some of this stuff already routed through.
Yes.
I like that it has like these Velcro straps on here. This is pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
So it got a bunch of pre-routing built in. It can go up and go around all of this.
Yeah, so once your power supply is down here in the basement, you'll face it down, and then you'll have your stuff, your cables right here. Then you'll run them where you need them go.
So what do you think first, power supply or the motherboard?
Well, let's go ahead and gauge what we're gonna need with the power supply.
Yep.
What will be your first game, Carlos?
I'm not sure yet. Probably, honestly. It's going to be Minecraft.
Minecraft, I knew it.
It's going to be Minecraft. I have to. I've been playing that game for, 10 years now?
Oh, and now you got 32 gigs of RAM. You'll be able to install mods.
I've literally always been playing it on some kind of system, like under 30 FPS, with like weird stutters, and I still love it. It's gonna be nice actually seeing it smooth. It's gonna be nice. I put RTX on it. Right?
Oh yeah.
Ray tracing, I mean, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw online that this will work for that pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what that's going to look like. Other than that, I got Elden Ring on my first gen PS4. I might just have to get it for the PC to see how it does.
Well, that's the thing. You spend all this money on the hardware, then when it comes to games, you'll be playing free online games.
At least for a couple weeks after this thing.
Oh yeah. All that money we're gonna blow on Diablo Immortal. Now yeah.
I'm not gonna put any money on that. I like Diablo. I want to mess with it for a little while. I know eventually it's gonna come to a point in that game where they're gonna make it so you kind of have to pay money if you want the progression to feel fun. And at that point, I guess I'm just gonna dip. I'm gonna play. I'll play Grim Dawn or something. Some other Diablo clone to itch that.
Oh yeah.
But if you guys have any suggestions for other games I should try playing with this setup, maybe we'll put Crisis on it.
Crisis.
He's really going for it over there. He's such a skittish little guy.
He hasn't seen our box in a long time.
It's amazing the cats can be entertained by it.
Okay. So now that you have your power supply out, let's take a look at it. So this is your... So you got your motherboard, you got your... So this is where your GPU power will be.
And CPU PCI-E.
Yeah.
For this section.
Well, you also got two more up here. So let's go ahead.
Both?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at your motherboard. So you'll notice up here in the corner.
You could, just put that instruction, put it on the ground or something.
Put it near an outlet.
Yeah.
So if you look, you got an 8-pin here, and then you got a 4-pin here for your CPU.
So we're using both of those, huh?
Yes.
So just for the CPU.
So if you go ahead and take out your CPU cord, so it should be labeled CPU.
On the cord or
on the cord.
All right.
Now,
Let's see.
Some of these are like old connections, like Molex, and
we're not using all of it.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. This says LST EV101.
We're gonna want to go to.
You said it's got what, 4 and 2?
Now this is your SATA power, like if you have a hard drive or SSD.
Okay, so that's gonna slap to that, huh?
Yeah. What CPU we all got? Well, I think we the 12700K.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta go with the K. Yeah, Core Intel i7 12th gen.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and look at all these others.
Yeah, I don't think the...
So these are your SATA, Molex.
Yeah, we'll put those to the side for now. That's not the bag I wanted.
Yeah.
This one. They really set you up with some cords, huh?
Okay.
So this one's got 2 4 and 4s. This one's got a 6 and 2, and
what does it say?
4 and 1.
So that's
PSU?
that's where it plugs into the PSU, and then you'll notice this says PCIe.
What's my PSU?
That's your power supply.
Power supply for motherboard?
No, that's just that end plugs into the power supply.
Oh. Okay. So what, this takes the 5? Or it takes the 4 and
Yeah, so
2?
this would plug into like right here. So if you have a graphics card you want to plug into.
Oh, so this is... We're going to have a couple going to that graphics card, aren't we?
Well, yeah. We should have at least 2 8-pins.
What about this one with the brain?
That one's your motherboard.
Oh, maybe we should start there.
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Now this should be, yep, this is a standard 24 pin, so.
Okay. And what about this, what is this?
Well, let's unravel the
10 and
whole
8?
thing and we'll figure it out.
So I'm assuming the 24 is going to go over here to MD, right? Where's that to this?
Well, let's go ahead and so let's look at this. So these two are separate, so that'll plug in there, and the other one will plug in.
Yes. Let's just line them up and.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. It's a bit hard to do this.
Yeah, I see you're recording at the same time. So.
We're going with 32 gigs of RAM.
That is right. And they're Rgb.
How much did we spend? He spent $2,700.
Yeah.
So if I go missing later,
you keep making that joke, man. This is like the 5th time. I'm not gonna kill you for
I
making
know.
me buy this. I've literally been wanting this for 8 years.
I know. Got to keep joke rolling, but I'll roll back on that joke then.
Okay, so
Let's go.
this is our power for the motherboard.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and find our CPU power. So this one says CPU. So that's one CPU, and then we need the other one.
For what, the pump?
No, for the. Yeah, so this one is also your CPU. So we'll plug both of these CPU cords in.
Oh, copy that. I have one. So under the CPU section, I have 1, 2, 3.
You know, as a monitor, he's just gonna borrow my this one. This one's a 4K 60 monitor. So.
I literally fished out of the trash. After I spent so much money on this, I'm gonna use a monitor that came out of the trash. It's a little ironic.
I know. I'm weeping for him too.
That's okay.
Yeah, at least we avoided most of the rain.
Yeah, it feels nice having a cool day though. Alright, so I have a PSU and a CPU side. I'm going with the CPU.
Well, you're going to want to plug this into your PSU first.
Oh, I don't know then.
So, you plug it here.
On CPU?
Yeah.
PSIE. Goes this way.
Yes, if you want to get that. And then where's your other CPU?
It's this one.
Yep.
Slide that in there.
Honestly, my monitor over there, it's a 1440p, 165 hertz, but not really. It's a really nice one, but LG Ultra Gear, but. Maybe I should have used a VPN before I started streaming this.
Or are they going to come here and take it?
Oh, you're taking it with you. I'll point them to your way.
Oh, shit. They're going to come for me.
I'm kidding.
I get this thing done.
I'm not that followed.
The insulation's coming off. It's this way. Twisty. Right? Am I a fool? I honestly just want to cut this off.
Did you forget which way was righty-tighty?
Yeah, man. I don't get it anymore. Forget safety wire. I can't even do this.
Oh.
Alright, so there's my 2 PSU ports in.
Okay, so let's go ahead and...
1 and 2.
So we got our motherboard, CPU. Now let's go ahead and...
We're going to route them?
Let's go ahead and grab at least one... this. Plug this in for your SATA power, for your SSD that you're going to plug in later.
Yeah.
Or hard drive, it's got 2 slots.
That goes to here.
So that'll go over here.
This says SATA and Molex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Call avionics. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm your real avionics guy after this one.
I don't even trust myself with avionics.
It's fun, dude. I like doing avionics. You just gotta take your time,
Yeah, in an airline industry that wants you to get things done ASAP.
I know, we're line maintenance, yes. But in general, if a plane's down already, and you're doing troubleshooting, it's going to take however long it's going to take.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I like projects like that because you sit down, you go through each operation, and you check everything, single thing. You're checking resistances. That stuff's fun, man.
Just like I taught you, Carlos. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry you ever had to touch CRJs in the first place.
CRJ 200s are cursed. You can ask any mechanic. CRJ 200s are absolutely cursed. Yeah, I've heard people on our stream. We're in aviation, so that's kind of one of our backgrounds. All right, so this is basically what we're gonna need to begin our route before we start our
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll then you'll plug it in, and then you'll look in your box, and there should be.
So I think we're gonna do most of our adjusting of routing at the end. We just want these so we can hook up the motherboard, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some screws in here.
Yeah. There's a. Wait, in that one?
Yeah, normally the power supply, I don't know, they usually come with new...
Why don't you open it up, because I might have just left that down there. Yeah, doesn't it come with 4 screws, so we could lock it at the bottom?
That's fine. I've got extra screws.
No, we got them somewhere, man. We'll look around and find
They might be in the box.
Alright, well, you slide in the side?
Oh, no, you want to slide it the other way.
Because?
You want to put it upside down, because there's a vent.
Oh, understood.
So
this is the position it needs to be in?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see here based on that.
So, yeah, look. So once you slide it in, you'll notice that it lines up with the holes. You want to slide it over.
Is there a plate that goes on here? Or is it just the one?
There you go. There you go. So now it lines up with the holes.
Yep, works for me. We just need those screws. This case has screws in it. I think these are the ones.
Well, there's bigger screws, so we'll,
well, there's 4 in here. 4 in here.
yeah, there's your other screws right here. So there should be.
So it's not these case ones.
Yeah, these are your PSU screws right here on the end.
These look like the other one does or something.
So.
Yeah, these screws look almost the same, but these ones are a little nicer. That's what we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd that blade go?
What blade?
This is already a mess. They're opening this. I'll just open it with my hands. There it is. It's got the perforated edge. I don't even need it. I just go with using a blade first because I feel like I have so many packages that tend to open that need it.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you having fun, Carlos?
I am having a lot of fun. I'm having a blast.
Having a blast.
Yeah, this is my pit. How many people are hanging in the chat now?
Oh, just 3.
Okay. So
we lost most of our
it jumped up and then went back down after being boring, huh?
Well, the thing is most of my content is aviation, so once.
Oh, so people came on and said, "Oh, this isn't aviation."
Yes.
Went to something else.
Though admittedly, I was pretty popular last year when I was doing taxiing, and 3,000 people would watch me.
That's pretty cool.
Of course, the company I worked for didn't have an HR, so that works too.
Can't tell me I can if you haven't hired somebody to.
Isn't that right? Lose a screw?
No, I'm just trying to do this left-handed, so I'm fumbling.
Oh. Well, if you need help, I'm not holding the camera anymore.
I think I got it this time. Maybe. Is it? It's not good.
So, the screw is right here.
Oh, it's lower?
Yeah.
Ah, how cool. Yeah, thread's easy now when you put it in the right spot.
So don't tighten them down until you got all 4 in.
Yeah, I just, finger tight.
want to go back to Micro Center and talk to that guy. Like, yeah.
Well, I got his card.
Oh. Yeah. That's always awesome. It's like, well, shit, I like talking to people who like actually like computers and shit like that. So it's like, hey, let's build a computer. We'll talk to somebody and like all nerd out over this.
Yeah. What's the real thread?
I think it dropped it.
No, it's around here. Oh, is it me?
Yes.
Maybe I should like look at it straight on there. Why don't you just get this one screw?
Oh.
Did you say I'm an idiot? Was I putting screwing in the wrong spot again?
No, that was me. I said I was an idiot. I was trying to thread it into the wrong one too.
That's probably what I was doing at the start.
Okay.
Alright. So, motherboard? No rock.
Yeah, so when we're doing motherboards,
Tuck that shit in.
well, we'll just we'll tuck it in and then we'll lay the thing flat.
Yeah.
Typically, you'll feel very uncomfortable having an expensive motherboard standing up.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Okay,
So if you want to come over here, we'll
yeah, you're gonna do some more.
okay. So what we're gonna do is,
We need those offsets too, don't we?
yes. Well, there's already offsets installed, but we're gonna check them. So we're gonna make sure we have the offsets, which, yeah, we do. We got an extra offset. So what we're gonna do is you pick up your motherboard.
What orientation is this going to go on like that?
Yeah, it's gonna go straight up.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So now, yeah. So now, install these. Gotta be very careful. So we're gonna figure out which orientation we're gonna do this.
Want to do that first? That looks right.
Okay. So now I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm sure.
That just snaps in? You got the right direction?
Yes.
Don't break it, bro. Sure you don't have to flip it?
Okay, bottom end first.
Oh. That sounded good. Was that it? That looks okay.
Yeah, that looks flat.
It does. Okay, so as far as our offsets, I see we have these three. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so let's go ahead and so we'll reference where these are in case we need to move any.
So I'm going to hold it like this so you can take a look.
Yeah, one there, so let's go ahead and I'll be very, very careful.
As you immediately knock that up there.
Fine, that's what they're designed for. Wait, nope, yep.
I'm just trying to get it lined up.
Okay.
Here, I'll bring the camera over.
Okay. So alright, so I'm already seeing an issue.
So we got this offset here, which we don't need, and then we also got this offset here that we don't need. So we'll keep these two offsets. And then we don't need this third one up here either.
So all three on this edge?
Yes. So all three of these on this side. And then we'll add that one, we'll leave on.
Oh, you got one of these. Just drop this light in here and don't have to worry about holding it. Oh, I accidentally swapped the setting. Oh, you set it to the light bar setting, and there you go. And you can just leave it. Oh, it's not magnetic enough, is it? We're trying.
The case is made out of mostly aluminum.
There it goes. That's good enough.
Alright.
Alright, so these are coming out.
Yeah, so let me size them up. A little bit bigger. Slightly a little bit bigger. That's the one we want. Be surprised how much money you can make out of a live stream.
If you have more than 2 people.
I remember I got
Or 1, I think, right now.
I made quite a bit of money off of that windshield videos I made.
You mean the TikTok one?
Yeah,
When
I got in trouble with HR.
when it got smashed?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't get smashed. It just cracked while they were landing, right?
They were just waiting to fly.
Oh, yeah. It was when they put the windshield heat on, wasn't it?
Well, I think it was improperly torqued.
Yeah. So if you had an improper torque, you get vibration. They got the heat turning on and off, and it was relatively cold out then, too.
So I think...
Yeah, try again. We'll see how it fits. The fitment, if you will, for anybody in automotive. Hey, what's up, 67 Mad? Welcome to the stream. Oh, dropping everything now. Oh no! A disaster. Hi Josh, welcome to the stream. We're building a 3080 RTX today.
We're not building one,
Well, we're putting one in this build. You know what I mean. We're going with a lot of white components.
to match how white we are building this.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay.
Looks pretty good. So
now
screw that in, then we'll put it back up on its feet and keep going.
So I think these are the motherboard screws. Yeah, so these are your case fan screws.
Yep. We might need to do some fan adjusting, won't we? Well, okay, so the radiator fan for the cooling is going to go up here.
Yes.
Right?
So if you notice, this is
It's got a bracket in there, doesn't it?
yeah, it's got a bracket. So
Oh, and this has got a mesh through it too. That's kind of nice. Like, you probably can't see it too well on here, but maybe you can see it from this side. There's actually a mesh to filter behind this,
well,
this front.
the way I would do it is you got your thing right here. So we
rail?
could take this.
Oh, just vent through the top?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be better actually.
So we'll take that and then we'll vent it out. So we'll have the intake for the radiator going this and then blow out.
Well, since we're not going to use this where it is, let's pop this out too.
We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, well, I guess we should start where we were and get that screwed in.
this at the airport and make more money. I've worked this hard in a long time.
You're having fun, you know it.
Oh, I know. I rebuilt my computer back in February when I got that bonus, and
I think it's pretty nice. So, do we have the same graphics card now? You have a 3082, right?
no, I have a 6900 XT.
Oh, so that's AMD, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder
you
how-
wanted to do VR, so I recommended the 3080.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how they clock against each other.
Oh. Well, and actual benchmarks is like, besides ray tracing, which NVIDIA is king of, the AMD, the 6900 XT actually beats out the 3080 in normal gaming.
Oh, okay. So for most applications, you're kind of better off with the other one.
Yeah.
And you're probably saving a little bit of money, too.
Oh, yeah. Back when 3080s were being scalped last year, I was safe because nobody wanted AMD. Not
Looks like we just lost.
everyone.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put this up over here now,
Yeah.
since I'm not holding it to record for anybody right
I know. It started strong, but when most of your people that subscribe to you want aviation content, they'll disappear quick.
now. Yeah, it makes sense. You just hop on, see what's going on, and go. I get it.
Yeah, you made a good choice for this.
I think so. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. You don't want to close the thing and put the AC in?
Sure. I do like the sound of the rain, though. Look at the AC, though.
I like the sound of the Henry. That's fine.
I'm just saying it's more side of energy saver, so.
No, my apartment's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that.
You might shoot to pick it up, but these are scattered.
That's what they know. I can't hear all of this.
With one cat hair on the either.
Alright.
So we got one more screw.
Still attaching the one to it. Doesn't need a washer or anything, it just goes right on there.
That's what they built these things for.
Yeah, I see it's kind of got like a metal. And you gave it some wiggle room, right? And you drop it over there.
Okay.
Tisk tisk. Yeah, this one's tight too. We're gonna need extra wiggle room. It's cool in your case has these like extra airflow to go out over here and here.
Yeah,
Interesting look.
it makes it easier when you're removing radiators too. There's also one down here.
So what, does this pop open?
Yes.
You just slide it out? That is nice. Okay, what's the old whole movie?
Yeah, you know, I bought that for like $5, and I was like, I haven't watched it yet. I watched them before because my mom had them on DVD. I don't know where they went.
Some of the movies are real cheesy.
The 70s show.
They're kind of fun though.
The 70s version had that like kind of seriousness. Like he always finds himself in a ridiculous situation where he needs to Hulk out.
Yeah. We trying to bend this cable. It's just got a little kink on it.
Time
This is PCIe. It's got a 4. It's got a 6 and 2, and PSU 6 and 1. Are we using this?
Maybe. We'll set it aside for now.
This is power
Yes.
for the GPU.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little kink, but it'll be fine.
Oh, you know, we made a mistake.
What do we do?
Oh. Let's put this under the heat shield for that, but for this, under there.
So, put this here instead.
Yeah, I'll fix
Under
it.
the heat shield.
Yeah, we'll fix that later.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, I was too excited earlier.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll fix it. Finally threading.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay.
Good.
That's before we move on.
Swap those next.
Okay. So see this peel. So that's for the heat sink.
So, is this also like a thermal?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah. So it's thermal pad and then
So it's like a sticky thermal pad.
yes. So we're going to unpeel that when we're just about to put it down.
I like that these screws are retained. They're like captured in there rather than so they don't fall out. Which really makes install really easy. Or one's got to offset.
Yeah, you're going to be computer building pro.
Well, I'm certainly not going to be a gaming pro, even with this stuff.
Well,
I'm
you'll only be crying happy tears then. Playing Minecraft at a bazillion FPS.
That's what I'm looking for.
I've seen Minecraft RTX.
Right.
I saw it like it was premiered like 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and
it's kind of crazy looking.
honestly, the whole realistic water and lighting and all that shit.
It does look a little weird with the Minecraft art style, doesn't it?
Yeah. Microsoft owns Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's the heat sink.
Oh, I got you. That's part of it. Let's do that. You did remove the
Yes.
storage. That's
Right.
now it's installed correctly with my memory.
Well,
Gosh, I was thinking we might have to.
Unless with fans?
Well. This is like the other NXZT. Maybe. Let's go ahead and flip this up.
So this looks like a solid rail on the back.
Yes.
Maybe this comes off. Looks like it might. Front panel might come off. Oh, tab on the bottom. Tab on the bottom. Here she is. The hinge and the pole. Like those.
There we go.
Nice.
Always makes me nervous.
Show you what way.
So you get your bracket. So we'll take this out and we'll go ahead and mount your AIO.
Yep.
How many people are watching?
Uno. Here's the cooler we're slapping on him. Oh, what GPU? They're asking. I don't know how old this is.
It's a 3080.
Yep. Here she is. Start the show. Alright. So. This is Birdie.
Oh, that was my buddy, Austin.
Oh, you talked to him before?
Oh, yeah, we went to high school together.
Oh, cool. Coming checking in. Are you guys in corn shucking class together or something?
Oh, absolutely. Corn shucking class. That's hilarious.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we got a lot of corn in this state too, but not like yours.
You're just
And
jealous.
definitely not as many potatoes either. Picture open.
Got a knife.
Yeah, I got a knife here.
Oh, this should just peel up from the bottom.
Oh, there it goes. Ah, so smart.
Ah.
That's a big radiator. I'll tell you what, the whole length of this case.
Oh, yeah.
There's my pump.
Yep. So there's that. We'll,
3 fans.
it comes with thermal paste applied, but I like to use higher end thermal paste, so I went out and bought some yesterday.
Very nice. Is this a controller?
Yes, that's the RGB controller.
And then we got some hardware. We got bracket. Goes on the back.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Offsets. More brackets and more brackets.
Nice.
And there's a lot of screws.
Oh yeah, a lot of screws. Okay, there's that. So where's the hardware?
Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah.
That's going to slap on the front of that at the end.
Okay.
So, wait. So, oh, this is the stock fan. It's black.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and set that aside.
Yeah, we're going to use the white ones.
The white ones. But we might, after we mount that, we'll put that and exhaust. So we'll.
Wait, at the front? Exhaust in the front?
No,
I thought we were
no,
intake in the
we'll do
front.
intake in the front, and then we'll put that stock fan back up here for exhaust, and also have this one here as exhaust.
Oh, because we might as well just use it.
Okay, so here comes the part that I really hate. It's easier with smaller ones if you're going to mount these on the front.
But since ours is going on the top.
No, we're going to do it here.
Oh, that's the.
So go ahead and grab your two.
Oh, this is the top. We're mounting on the front.
Yes.
You could mount on the top too, can't you?
Well, I could, but the problem with that is you got this right here, and so this will come over here. So we could mount it up here, but if you see, you got your wire bundles right here. That's blocking that. So at best, we'd only be able to put a 240 mil up here.
Okay.
So that's
So we might as well go on the front so we can put all 3 fans on it.
yes. So let me put the phone down. I'm going to need your help.
Oh, sure.
With mounting these stock fans.
Guess it'll be a little annoying, huh? Yep, that'll do.
Alright, so go ahead and unpackage a couple of your stock fans.
Stock fans.
Or your fans there.
Oh, just the ones from. Okay.
And I guess we'll unbundle them. And
Oh, because the screw goes through the fan to the radiator.
yes.
Oh. I see.
At least you don't have to work with George tonight.
George's not too bad.
I know. Yeah.
No.
He likes cracking jokes.
Yeah. He does that with everybody.
Jeez, when you come at the seconds.
I don't know. I didn't have the option last time. We'll see how my shift change. I'm not sure what I want to do. I hear second screen kind of nice.
Oh yeah. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been alright. We usually wait until first shift leaves, even the supervisors, and then that's when we have fun.
That's when you party, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit slow right now, you know?
Yeah.
Don't let them rip those off. They're as is.
I just wanted to have some fun.
Alright, so you see we got our cable sleeve right here. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Route that over. Now, each of these route, so we're probably going to route them to the side and go up, right? So even if it goes to the bottom,
Yeah, you got your cable holds here.
oh, so it'll go right out the side. All right.
There's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and hold this up. I want to go ahead and slide a couple of these in at the top.
So you want me to hold the radiator or do what? Later.
So you're going to slide these in. I'm going to hold it and you're going to slide them in.
Okay.
Screwdriver in my hand if you do. So okay, so now you do the other one.
Purchase. Go down.
Right there. Alright, you're in. Oh.
Oh, we're getting there, Chief.
Okay. Now, we'll grab 2 more. And we'll do the other fan. So that one. Now, your cables through there.
Not so loadable?
No, we're going to do the bottom one with the other fan.
Oh, we're doing the middle one.
So, just for easier cable management.
I did notice you routed this to the bottom. Wouldn't it make more sense to have it on the side?
Well,
I guess that gives you a little more slack, but if we don't need it, I mean, I don't want to pinch anything here, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
See what I mean? There's not really any...
Well, we'll go ahead and route it to the side then.
I'll just...
And I'll hold it.
That. Yeah. Now this is the right direction?
Yeah.
So... Pulling out?
Mm.
The pull out method?
Yeah, so it's pulling through, yeah.
Alright, we're getting places.
Places. Alright, now I'll do the other fan. Ah, shit, let's play some music.
Sounds good to me.
Luckily, Google knows. YouTube gave this to me for free.
Oh, cool. So what, it'll play music that's not gonna be copyrighted?
Oh, no, that doesn't.
It doesn't matter if you're streaming?
TikTok is Chinese, they don't care about TikTok.
Oh, it's TikTok. Oh, cool.
Give it a minute to boot. Meow, meow, meow. This is what he wants.
Yeah.
Henry? So nervous with someone else here.
Yeah, I noticed he's been a little jumpy lately.
Our bit of making a fake PC.
We need a fake one. It's just a joke.
One sort of clean build.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like this PC is literally as loud as I can manage. Like Probably.
You didn't really think this was going to be easy, did you?
No, I didn't think it was going to be easy. I just thought I was going to save like $500 compared to my spec.
That's why I was trying to get you to buy a pre-built and then just upgrade it from there.
But I wanted to build it from the ground up, you know?
I know.
That part's really exciting for me. But yeah, if I just wanted something that would work, I could have got that, and then later I could upgrade, you know. Give me a couple more of these wall screws. 2 more. Show you. See, there's 2 up here.
How many you got left? No.
Oh, are these different?
Yeah, where's your LGA 1700 adapters?
Maybe 100
Maybe. I was going to make a joke, then I'd regret it if I said it.
Well, I guess you gotta wait to say it, probably. Alright, I'm loosening these fans now. Just like a overturn.
Yeah.
To make sure we can get it aligned nicely. Because I know this has some wiggle room there. Ready? So what's going to give us more room, more airflow?
I said, GPU temps should be fine.
You know, I want it to be nice. So, my thinking is, I'll just look over here real quick. My thinking is I should probably have this up, just so when you look in the case, you'll see that gap.
We'll tighten everything up as we
We'll do later.
Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to make sure we have enough slack
Oh.
for the GPU mount.
Alright, let's just leave that then. You're getting the mount on the back.
Okay, so you gotta adjust it.
Let's see what's going through. This is your fault, Henry. Say what?
Just one of those adapters. I don't know. Is it still in the bag?
What are you looking for?
The
Oh, you want that for the block?
Yeah.
I think you took it out.
yeah, there we go.
What do you got? So what, is that going to offset from the bracket?
Yes. Because the LGA 1700 is longer than the previous 1200 socket.
Oh, so you need a little extra. Here, I'll just push on that.
No.
Okay. So we're going to stick this RGB controller in the back too?
Yes. Once we get all the wires and cables.
He's such a weird little guy.
You know, he runs around like a crackhead at night.
I bet. 'Cause, what, is that going to offset from the bracket? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the LGA 1700 is longer than the previous 1200 socket.
So what, is that going to offset from the bracket?
No.
Yes. Okay.
what I'm going to do is, because I don't like to use the stock thermal paste, I did buy some very high performance paste yesterday.
Awesome.
So I knew we were going to be doing this. Kill me.
It's an idea picking that up.
So my advice to you is, like, when you're doing this, so you want to change out your thermal paste every, say, 6 months.
Okay.
Because, you know, CPUs put out a lot of heat, and, you know, eventually, you know, this is going to be a paste right now. But then as it gets older, you know, so many, you know, heat up cycles, cool down, heat up, you know, it's going to turn into a solid clay-ish.
So you remove it and you clean it off?
Yeah, so just get some alcohol and be very careful, clean the heat sink in the CPU.
Okay. Makes sense.
Same thing with graphics cards. I mean, some people leave it alone and it's fine its entire life. And you really don't want to open up a graphics card. So you'll avoid the warranty.
Makes sense. Yeah, at that point, like if it gets bad, right, then you might as well just
send it
use
into
the
a
warranty and send it in.
Yeah. It's
So, do you like to do any particular pattern?
Huh?
Do you like to do any particular pattern? Oh, you wipe it. From what I saw people do online, they usually just put a dab on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I mean, what are you wiping?
Oh, it had pre-applied thermal paste, but this shit was solid.
Okay. So just remove that, huh? Yeah. What about, you already removed the film off of it?
The film?
Yeah, isn't there usually plastic film on those pumps? Oh, that was it?
Okay, so these are here 4 screw heads that they can use. Okay. So because LGA 1700 is a little longer than normal, just about, but it's non-conductive, so. And when we build it, we're going to benchmark it too. So we're going to make sure the heat's up and it's fine. But not like self-destruct, you know, doing to it.
What about controlling the pump?
Now the pump is actually controlled by Corsair software. So once we
So we're going to download that.
Yes, once we get Windows installed, your graphics drivers, your chipset drivers, well, now we're going to make sure we download them. Because once we plug everything in and it's basic powered, then it'll just run the pump at a basic speed, the fans at basic speed. So until you
so you tell it what to do, it's just going to keep doing that.
yeah.
Okay. And how's the water into it?
Yeah. So let's go ahead. See?
Yeah.
So go ahead and start screwing it down when I hold it. It's okay, I think the screw is magnetic.
Yeah, it's
If that even helps it. Yeah, Rich, man. So excited to go tell Dan I'll keep them. I know. Not too tight. Make Make sure it's all even.
I mean, honestly, we should probably do this laying on the side.
That's fine. When we do the motherboard, we want it to be on its side.
So like hotspots or anything like that concern with you?
Well, the thing is with there's a big difference between Intel and AMD CPUs. So Intel, they do only one chip under it.
Oh, really?
And you know, you got that big ass heatsink, right? It's only about this big.
Huh.
Well, maybe slightly a little bit bigger than that, maybe the size of your thumbnail. But
So all the heat's running out of that?
yeah, so that's why it has an integrated heat spreader. So that thing is like, you know, that thick copper. And it's all tightened down. Yes. So you give it a quick little yank. So you want to you want to tighten it down as hard as you can.
I didn't know you want to go hard with it.
No, you want to. Otherwise, you could get a no boot screen. So just be gentle with it. Make sure you're even at all times. Dropping everything, aren't they? Okay. Just
pop these in.
okay. Well, let's figure out when we put the when we're ready to put the GPU in, we'll figure out which slots we need.
It looks like we'll just need the two there. This is a big one, I think, 3.
Might need 3, but we'll figure that out after we route all the cables.
Alright.
So let's go ahead and we'll route this behind the motherboard where the controller will go. No, I lied, only one cable needs to go back. Then your other one,
Is the one that's labeled front?
it'll say CPU.
CPU fan?
Yes.
CPU, OPT.
That's the CPU optional. We'll go to the normal CPU fan. So this is just so that your motherboard can figure it out it's plugged in. Right now. That's it.
You're going to pin exposed on this.
That's fine. As long as there's 3 there.
Where's the one?
What? That's
You have a pin out, and you have one pin in there.
I don't know why
That's
they
how
do
it's
it.
supposed to go?
I've never had a problem plugging these things in. It doesn't matter which way. As long as the clip faces up.
Well, why don't we just stick it all the way on the left side, then? That way that one pin isn't exposed to the left. I think the little one is really. It doesn't matter. That's my thinking on those.
Yeah, no, it's got to be to the left. You see where the clip is?
Oh, okay.
So it's got to be at the right where it slides in.
Weird. Alright, whatever. That's how they want it.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, like this. You're supposed to route this. It's just one thing hanging in the air.
It's one of those stupid things.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll do something with it.
Okay.
We'll like line it up with the other cable that's going on. And
Yeah.
toss it back. All right. So we're gonna route this stuff out.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
So I guess we should start with the big one.
Well, let's start with your motherboard front panel.
You can come to the bottom too, right?
Yeah, get undo one. Cables. This is your Type C connector for your front AIO or front IO.
Careful, it's being out like that. We'll see. You're not straight.
It's fine if somebody noticed. Okay, there we go. It's clicked. Now I might be able to bend down that. Alright. Now we'll do our other.
Bro, where are you coming from? Here. Come over here.
I don't know. It'd be annoying to hear how it works.
Well, it's not just that it's annoying. I'm worried. I'm like, where do we need that? I can't find it.
Alright. So now I'm going to route. Now, go ahead. I'm going to do this. So now that will go in your HD audio port. It should be on the bottom there.
Oh, we're on the far left? How about some?
Huh?
How about some?
So right there. So you see how it has the notch? How it has the...
Yeah.
So that means it only goes in one way, so look for where it's not. So if you notice one of the pinholes is plugged, so...
Yep. I see what you mean.
Okay, so now... Okay, so before we get any deeper and start trying to cable manage, let's go ahead and we'll put this through. So this one you gotta be real careful of.
Is that USB?
Yes, USB. So if you look, it clicks only in this direction, so hold it like that and plug it in. Be careful not to bend the pins. Once it clicked in. So now I'll go ahead and
I'm holding you steady as you pull it. Go ahead. We can have these like together.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is what most YouTubers don't talk about, cable management. Honestly, that should be fine for now.
Yeah, we'll just keep going and get it all secured at the end.
Alright, the last thing is your front panel connector. So, with that, you'll want to be careful. Yeah. So, you're going to line it up to the pins on the. And we'll see if it turns on later.
Yep. Alright. What's that? What about the power for the board? Power for the power for the board, is that this one?
Yes. Now let's we can get up and we can start routing thing, but we didn't plug in any PCIe power, did we? Just CPU?
No. We're not doing one actually. But actually I might have just left you this. I don't know. No, I think we did. We did one. Those are gonna go to the graphics stuff?
No, these are going to go to your CPU.
Oh. Is that the
This is your CPU power. Start clicking on this to wrap them down.
so I got before you strap them down, is that all the slide area?
Yeah. Well, you can pull them a little bit more.
What are these going?
Yeah.
But so do I have an extra though? An extra CPU?
Well, it's just that, and then you got your 8-pin you can click, and then your 4-pin.
So yeah, let's do